Hey everyone, this is Stack 'em High, and I'm here with another video highlighting my silver stack. I'm currently at 187 ounces, which is 113 ounces shy of my 300 ounce by the end of the year goal. I fully anticipate hitting that goal, especially since I've only been stacking for a month. So let's talk about it. First thing, I guess you'll notice that there are some things that are different. I've added some things and I've taken away some things. Uh, the first thing is I've gotten rid of all of my 1 ounce bars. Why? Because after shopping around and talking to coin stores and going back and forth, I realized they were going to be the hardest sell in my stack. A lot of places are trying to offer $1 or even $2 under spot for them. Um, I spoken to one guy at a coin shop, and he was telling me that, simply put, they just don't sell that well. Um, he had a whole bin of them actually that he just hasn't been able to sell. So that's why he wasn't really interested in buying them. Um, so I went ahead and said, you know what? I'd rather collect rounds anyway. So I got rid of those, and I only had 17 of them. So that was that. Then I talked to this coin shop and I asked him. I said, "Hey, I'll show you what I have. What is the worst thing that I have in my stock, in my stack right now?" And the next thing he pointed out was the 10-ounce maple leaf that I had. He said, "You probably paid too much for it," which fortunately I didn't. I paid $18 and the spot was at 17.02 at the time. Got it in a deal. Uh, and he said it's just not going to sell well. Um, so I ended up getting that one in a deal from someone else who was coming in trying to sell it. So I paid 18 for it. I sold it at spot, took a little bit of a loss. Okay, fine, got rid of it, no problem. He then said, "Yeah, your 10-ounce Kookaburra." Um, yeah, I know. I know I paid too much for it. I paid well over what I should have. Um, and I don't think I'm going to be able to recoup that anytime soon. So, whatever. I'm gonna keep it. I wasn't willing to part ways with it at spot. Um, so it's still here. But going forward, I'm gonna probably stray away from 10-ounce rounds. You guys, let me know what you think about that because, I mean, I've heard it now from about 4 to 5 people. Um, Let me know what you think about 10-ounce rounds. Okay, so let's see. Another thing that I'm not buying any more of is anything from Royal Canadian Mint, or Canadian Royal Mint. I can't remember how they say it. Um, I've just not seen a lot of good feedback on them, and I don't see people paying the premiums to get them. So I don't think I'm going to add any more in there. They were actually the first purchase I got, or the first purchase I made into silver stacking, and that's the only reason I'm going to keep them. Uh, and I have a cougar and a grizzly, not just a maple leaf. So I'm going to keep them for that reason and that reason only, to be honest. I won't be buying anything more from Canadian Royal Mint. I've added 3 Crocs. They're 2014. Perth Mint, the saltwater croc. And I've added a kangaroo, and that one's a 2017. I've also gotten some of these Buffalo Nickel style generic rounds. I actually like these. I mean, there's so many different ones out there, but these are actually pretty decent. At least I think so, anyway. I've added more American Silver Eagles, which I'll continue to do. Today I'm going to actually take the time, and it's one of the reasons I got my white glove on, is I'm going to take the time and put them all in capsules. Now, so let's talk about these first. These are 20-ounce Kit Kat style poured bars from Scottsdale. I paid 60 cents over spot for these, and I'll say this, and this is my opinion, in my opinion only. Um, if you don't have these in your stack and you're a weight stacker, what are you doing with your life? These are awesome little bars. They're heavy. They're not too big of a denomination to make them hard to sell or harder to sell. Um, I know that I can get spot for them when I get ready to sell them. Uh, this is awesome. I like when I think of precious metal stacking, what you think of is bars, right? You think of the Kit Kat style. However, you're probably looking or thinking of the 100-ounce bars, which are the big ones, um, which are much harder to sell from what I can tell. So these at 20 ounces are a lot easier to sell. They run, I mean, I think altogether I paid about $150 for per bar. I would have to look at my deal to see exactly what the number was, but it's somewhere in that neighborhood. So, or I said 150, $350 per bar. So you just look at these, and it's a $350 investment. I think anyone would be willing to purchase them, especially with the Scottsdale name on them. So these they're the bee's knees to me. I have 4 of them right now. And then the ones that I was super reluctant on, and that's our pandas. Now, these are 2011s, and I think I have 2 2013s as well. I'll tell you, with the pandas, I was super against them. Primarily because they come with a super high premium. However, for these, I did not pay that premium. So I was willing to get them. I ended up paying for the 2011s, I paid right at $22 per coin. For the 2014s, I paid $23 per coin. These were a part of an auction. The 11s were an auction. I ended up just waiting to the last second and jumping in there, and bam, got those for a good price. These were part of a deal that I did with that little 5-ounce bar that I had from Scottsdale and some of the generic Buffaloes. So I ended up getting them at a decent price, so I got them. So I know that I'll be able to sell those at a much higher price. I've seen these going for $33 to $36 on eBay right now. So I'm sure that I'll be able to get a nice profit off of those when I do decide to sell them. So that's my silver stack. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about what I've added, and love to hear from you. Oh, I don't want to. I will, but I won't. Don't be a troll. I mean, if you're going to lend feedback and lend advice on a silver stack, don't sit up and troll someone's stack saying, oh, this, that, and the other, but never really offering any good solutions or feedback. You telling someone generic information is not really giving them feedback. Like, I had an individual sit and tell me, oh, well, yeah, you should only buy from reputable sources and, use your common sense on this. Yeah, that's feedback, but that's not good feedback. That's trolling. Of course, we're going to try to use our common sense on any purchase of anything. You're trolling when you say that. And when I ask you for real constructive feedback, of course you disappear because you have none, right? So don't be a troll. And I'm not even going to justify it by saying your name, but you've gone on every video that I've posted so far and just left really generic feedback. The best thing I've heard you say was, hey, you should check out this person's feedback or video, which I had already done. So just don't be a troll. To be honest, I don't really handle disrespect well. So I'll leave it at that. Outside of that, guys, I would say this nobody knows what's going to happen with this market. I think there's a lot of people with high hopes. There's a lot of people with good ideas. Obviously, we've all jumped on this silver wagon for some reason or another. But truth be told, nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows what the best strategy is. We can only share our experiences in hopes that our experiences will help someone else. Um, with that said, if you're stacking and you're new, like I am, stack how you want to stack. Stack what you feel is going to be the best option for you. Um, whether you're a weight stacker or uh, you're stacking for more of a coin collector type deal. Uh, do you? Don't let anybody else steer you away from what you want to do. Be willing to take feedback and listen to what people are saying, but stack how you want to stack, and don't let anyone make you feel inferior about your stack. Simply put, uh, that's that. Nobody knows what's going to happen. So, yeah, if you start one way and decide to go another way, that's totally on you. It's your money, your stack. Really, that's the best thing I got for you today. Hope you guys like the new stuff. Yeah, hit me up. All right, bye.